So my dad is not only here for the weekend, is supposed to be gone, but he's actually got the day off, so he's like in and out of the house all the time. I'm like, you're throwing off my groove. I'm trying to record stuff, and you're just like in and out, and you're throwing off my vibe. You know, I don't want to have him come in here to interrupt, but I think I finally found a window of opportunity where he's going to be gone for at least a half an hour. He's getting his oil change or something like that. So I figured I would toss this your guys' way. I actually have a standard match against wilechase, as indicated by the title's probably right around here somewhere, but this happened at Battle for Charity, and I'll go ahead and give you guys the backstory on it, like right, and I'll play it back as well right now. Okay, so first thing you notice, you see a Hippowdon. I'm actually running sand. Now, this is like one of my first times running sand, so I have no idea how to use it, as is indicated by my one. I have 4 things weak to grass, and I think like 4 things weak to fighting or something like that. Not the best sand team, I just really want to run sand. And I think NBZ or somebody told him, hey, run a more casual team. And then the one time I bring it, I don't know, I was actually supposed to play somebody else too. I just really wanted to use Dreamworld Sandslash. I asked them if it was okay, but because Weil stole my match, he's just going to have to deal with it, I suppose. So, he leads off with a Shaman because he recognizes how many fucking things I have weak to grass. He sets up a sub because he knows I'm going to set up the rocks. I really do want the rocks up, just to break Donphin sturdy, and hopefully I can take it out before it rapid spins. He's going to go for a Seed Flare. He is a modest Shaman as opposed to like a bold one or whatever, you know, a more defensive one. I see sub. I've already seen his end, so I know it has max HP, so it's more of a defensive set. But it does take me out with a crit. If I'm not mistaken, Rick calced it, and it has like a 60-something% chance to Oko anyway, so it doesn't really end up mattering. If I got the 40%, I would have roared him out. It would have come back in eventually. Doesn't really play too big of the match. But I bring in Zoroark, disguises Magnezone, because maybe, you know, he'll think it's Scarfed or something like that. Or he'll want to go for the Earth Power as opposed to just a stab Seed Flare, you know. The goal was to break the sub and to not have him go for a Seed Flare. Seed Flare might have killed me. But it doesn't. He goes for the Hidden Power Fire instead, thinking it is my Magnezone, so he switches out. According to his narration, he thought I was choiced. I'm actually, you know, just running a regular Life Orb Zoroark. I go for the Night Days, end up missing. I kind of predicted the switch to Vaporeon, but Vaporeon's kind of light, so Grass Knot isn't really the best thing to do. I would have just gone for Stab. Had I suspected Donphan coming in, I definitely would have gone for the Grass Knot, but that is not the thing I was predicting to come in. But I know he's going to Rapid Spin. He's definitely going to want to do that. So I bring in Omastar, who has the Ice Beam. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam over the Surf because, number one, it's probably going to be a 2-hit. It will be a 2-hit KO anyway because he has Sturdy. And if he wants to bring in Shaman right now, predicting the Surf, then I can hit that for super effective, probably take it out. He does make the safe play, though. Stay in, decide to go for the Earthquake, knows that he can take it, and he's free to switch in and out later as long as he gets that Rapid Spin off. So he does, he gets it, that's fantastic. I am faster than him, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him out with another Ice Beam. However, my Hippowdon is out. He doesn't have any weather, so I do still have the weather advantage in that he doesn't actually have any. But I don't have any rocks this match, and since I did get rid of his Rapid Spinner, I'd set him up later if I could, but he brings in Heracross. I don't know what it wants to do, if it wants to sub or bulk up or anything like that, predicting my switch. I might as well attack him just in case, you know, he tries setting up on my predicted switch or something like that. So he takes me out, low kick, no big. I go into my Zoroark yet again. I kind of predict the switch going back to Vaporeon because Flamethrower is going to be really super obvious. Over-predict here, do get the accuracy drop. It doesn't come into play though because he does take me out with low kick. Well, I don't know how much one accuracy drop is, but we got some things that are hitting a lot and some things that are missing a lot. So you'll see those as they come, I guess. But Heracross is in here. Seeing lefties, I know it's not a Scarf set, so I can definitely bring in something faster than it, which is my Terrakion. He's seen me use this in streams from time to time, so he knows this is a Banded Terrakion. It is going to lay the hurt on a lot of things in this game. I love Banded Terrakion, okay? I need to use that thing more often. But in comes Vaporeon. I know despite the fact that I'm Banded and Stone Edge is going to hit like a fucking truck, I'm not going to be able to take it out. So he actually goes for the Wish, probably expecting me to stay in and go for a Stone Edge. I got something better prepared for that, in that I have a Magnezone. He's probably running a slower Vaporeon set, since, you know, that's kind of the standard set. I'm running a more offensive Magnezone without any HP. It's straight up spec attack and speed with sub and 3 moves. So I'm going to sub on the predicted switch because he knows I'm going to be faster than him. If Shaman comes in, he'll hit my sub, hit me with a Hidden Power, Fire, Ground, or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, he's running Fire. He was curious as to running whether or not it was running Ice or Fire. I'm running Fire, just for Ferrothorn. It is super effective on Shaman still, so it doesn't really end up mattering. So it's Fire versus Fire. He is faster, but he doesn't have any spec attack investment. I have full spec attack investment. Looking at how much that does, I don't know how much a hidden power fire is going to do to me. If I'm not mistaken, I think he ends up attacking me this next turn with it. Or maybe not. I completely blanked because I just saw his end. He was for the Seed Flare, predicting something else to come in. You know, I think probably Terrakion to resist the hidden power fire, but he misses, and that's actually going to come into play pretty damn big. Now, normally I'm the one that missed like 85 accuracy moves, so the shoe's on the other foot in this game. And you know, with Terrakion and stuff, you know, Stone Edge is pretty low as well. It's like 80 or 85, something like that off the top of my head. Something that tends to miss a lot, and it really doesn't end up missing a lot for me. But he goes for a Hidden Power Fire, does almost about half. I go for the T-Bolt, predicting Vaporeon to come in to resist the Hidden Power Fire, plus knowing that it would take him out from that range anyway, and if it, for some freak reason, didn't Sandstorm, would definitely help me out there. So, I'm at about half health. I can definitely save this thing for later as he does bring in his Zapdos. I don't know what it's going to do. Looking at the rest of his team, it's probably more offensive set, but I'm still scared of the Heat Wave either way. Regardless of what it is, I know I can switch it on Terrakion, barring, you know, some kind of T-Wave or something like that. We can see that he's Life Orb right now, thanks to the Spec D-Boost from Sandstorm. I take that okay, and I actually hit my Stone Edge, which is great. You know, Banded Stone Edge, Zapdos is gone, Banded Stone Edge cleaned out Heracross, Banded Stone Edge just on everything with Terrakion. So, Vaporeon comes in. I'm thinking maybe with the Sandstorm boost, I might be able to live a Scald, but it is a Scald, it is Stab, it is a Vaporeon. Vaporeon doesn't have a bad spec attack at all, and it's going to be able to take me out from half health. So, not really that big a deal. I did get more damage on it, and it didn't wish up, and I also do have that Sandstorm damage helping me out, just on whatever. So we're getting near the end of the game, kind of a shorter game, but, you know, it's pretty interesting nonetheless. So, I'm going to fire for T-Bolt. He did not know what my last one is. If he remembered what my last one is, he would have saved it, and he would have gone into Dragonite immediately after, and that makes sense, you know, I probably would have too, but he did forget what my last one is, and that will come into play near the end of the game. You know, like 2 or 3 turns, something like that. I don't know why I said that, like it was so far away. But Dragonite comes in. Had he had the Seed Flare damage from earlier, he would have been able to KO me with that. I would have gotten, you know, less damage. He does have the multi-scale, so I broke it. It would have been broken with Sandstorm next turn anyways, but this extra damage is going to ensure that my Sandslash is, you know, going to be in sure kill range with Stone Edge, as opposed to questionable kill after just, you know, 1 turn of Sandstorm. Since, if I'm not mistaken, I think I did a damage calc on that, and that's a Banded D-Knight. You know, I could probably ask him. But this Sandslash does have Sand Rush. I asked my opponent. I did not ask Wild, so now he has to deal with it. And a Life Orb Stone Edge is going to take him out from that range, leaving me with a 1-0, so not exactly the most conventional Sand team, not exactly the most conventional team on his things, but hey, you know, try different things, and you get good games like this one. So, if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Also, started up a new LP, in case you guys missed it in your sub box, I'll plug that in the description as well. I got some random things I'm going to take care of today, so I'm probably not going to stream today. I was planning on making a moveset video around my Dusclops / Duskmar that use the same set, but I'm honestly having trouble finding footage of videos that I actually use it effectively in, other than the one Mosh Pit upload that was pretty recent. So if you guys remember a game specifically where I use it against you, or if you have, like, you know, memory of one where I use it to some effectiveness, you know, you can tell me what number it was, and then I can get footage from my moveset video and then make that. But I'm going to tell you guys, you know, all about that as soon as I can get that going. So I got LP, there was something else, TCGO might be up this weekend. I think that should do it. You know, I got a short upload, you know, Friday, all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, and if I stream on Saturday, I'll see you Saturday. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday.